Could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive. Most of you aren't just listening right now. You're driving, cleaning, and even exercising. But what if you could be saving money by switching to Progressive? Drivers who save by switching save nearly $750 on average. And auto customers qualify for an average of 7 discounts. Multitask right now. Quote today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $744 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2022 and May 2023. Potential savings will vary. Discounts not available in all states and situations.
As a man, finding a great pair of pants feels harder than it should. Some look sharp but feel stiff. Others are comfortable but wrinkle, stain, or lose their shape by noon. And if you're working, traveling, or constantly on the move, most pants just cannot keep up. That's where Jack Archer comes in.
JackArcher.com delivers one pair of pants designed for real life. Whether it's golf with the guys or date night with someone special, these pants will keep you comfortable and looking polished wherever the day takes you.
That's right, Mark. The Jack Archer Jet Setter Tech Pant is wrinkle-free, stain-resistant, and built to hold its shape all day. With customizable fit options and multiple colors, these are the one pair of pants you'll want to wear every day.
Jack Archer, ready when you are. For a limited time, get 15% off your first order with code GETJACK at jackarcher.com. Again, that's promo code GETJACK at jackarcher.com for 15% off your first order.
From the Accident Recovery Team Traffic Center, don't worry about me, I called ART.
Traffic. Delays starting to build on K15 northbound approaching 31st Street through your construction zone. And both sides a little bit heavy approaching 47th Street. 135 up to speed this morning and no problems on Kellogg. From the Accident Recovery Team Traffic Center, that's your Odyssey Wichita traffic. Weather.
Mostly cloudy skies this morning will turn mostly sunny this afternoon. A warmer day with a high of 64. Southeast winds go northeast 5 to 15. Becoming mostly cloudy tonight, upper 30s for the low. Mostly cloudy, mild Friday, high 62. Do expect some late day showers on Friday, turning into a more soaking rain on Valentine's Day with a high of 55. That's your forecast from Storm Team 12. I'm meteorologist Jake Dunn.
Westwood One Sports Night.
Those comments, Josh, faker than Tom Brady's nose, faker than Tom Brady's jawline. If you really felt that way about Coach Belichick, Tom, you know what you could do? You could hire him, pal.
Westwood One Sports Night with Linnell Willingham and Josh Graham. Weeknights at 11 Eastern on Westwood One Sports and the Westwood One Sports app.
Now, from Wichita's most listened to sports radio, 97.5 and 1240 KFH, this is Sports Daily.
All right, welcome back in, everybody. It is Sports Daily. Jacob Albracht, TJ Cleveland with you. Another hour here on the program. Thanks for being with us, all the different places that you are. On the air here on KFH, Facebook, YouTube, X, of course, watching us on 12 News Connected, listening to us on the Odyssey app. We appreciate you all the different ways. You can get in touch with the program, 869-1240. If you are driving around, if you're on the video streams, you can just leave us comments right there. We appreciate your we're just, bummed after a really bad basketball night. It's all what's on tap. We're going to have Tim Fitzgerald coming for you later as well. Brought to you by the Wichita Brewing Company, now featuring the Coca Dolce Dubai Chocolate Porter at all 3 WBC locations. Treat yourself and your sweetie to this special seasonal brew. Coca Dolce Dubai Chocolate Porter, infused with Coca Dolce chocolate, available now at WBC Pizza and Beer, made here. It was a really stupid night of basketball. Is that fair? Is that a fair adjective?
It was, and I bet in your watching of it, there were some headlines that you didn't see.
There are. So I'm actually looking forward to the headlines that I missed because it was a wasted night on bad basketball. So here we go. Hit it.
All right, Sports Daily fans, let's take you to the sports headlines Jacob probably didn't see.
Sports headlines Jacob probably didn't see. We actually have a notable sports headline that I'm almost confident you didn't see. Have you seen the Chiefs running back coach hire?
No, I thought they brought in the guy that was already familiar with Bieniemy.
Let me double check its running back coach, but they hired a coach yesterday. Please hold. Please hold. Running backs coach on Andy Reid's staff, DeMarco Murray.
No way.
Yes.
Former Cowboy great, former Oklahoma
That's right.
Sooner.
That's right. That's
love
cool.
that. I don't know if he's a good coach.
He's been at Oklahoma for the last 3 or 4 years, if I'm not mistaken. So he's making the jump to college, or from college to pro. He's going to come to Chiefs. DeMarco Murray is going to be a Chief. Not that way, though. That's headline one.
I like it. No, I did miss that. DeMarco Murray was awesome.
Yep. Headline two. You might have seen this one. Iowa lawmakers are trying to pull a page out of the state of Kansas book, and they're trying to lure the Chicago Bears to Iowa. Where
Chicago?
in Iowa can a stadium go?
Oh God, we got to pull up a map for that.
I mean, isn't Des Moines the biggest city?
Well, yeah, but that's too far. Let's see. Let me just pull it up real quick. Chicago to Iowa?
I mean, that's the drive. Like, it's not a suburb.
No,
it's not. It's not Gary, Indiana.
You gotta drive across the whole state to get to Cedar Rapids.
That's what I'm saying.
No, that's
you put in Waterloo.
That's cute. I'll say that. How about that? That's
not gonna happen.
No.
But they're one in the mix. They
just spend a bunch of money on Soldier Field. We need to get a Chicago insider in. I feel like they just invested a crap load of money at Soldier Field.
It feels like that story's been going on. I mean, that's been going on for 5 years. Like, it feels like, of where the Bears are going to end up. I've seen the renderings of the Arlington Stadium and everything, and nobody still has any idea where they're going to go. Talk about the Royals. I feel like the Bears are the bigger mess than him. All right, we're going to go to Syracuse last night. Cal versus the struggling Orange. It just keeps getting worse. Last night there was a power outage in the Carrier Dome, and so there wasn't a scoreboard. They couldn't put a score bug on the screen because there wasn't a score. They eventually got it figured out, but the scoreboard was broken basically, and they couldn't get the score bug to work on ESPN, and so nobody knew what the score was as you were watching the game. So apparently they had to keep cutting away to like literally one of the boxes that keeps the score. The electronic version of that, but yes, I mean some of that nature. Yes,
my son's 6-year-old basketball set last year. They had like those little numbers that you flip to show the score. That'd be great. Yeah. God, that's terrible. That's a big arena to lose power.
Yeah, it's a football arena. Yeah, and then last one that I know you know about, but we need to bring up: the Big 12 is getting a glass court.
Mm-hmm. I am all for the Big 12 doing whatever it takes. I think we're getting just a little bit too overhyped on this thing.
I mean, it's cool if it actually is like, you know, if there's no drop off from a normal court to this. Like, I know that
I need to know how much.
There was a story a couple of years ago when it was used in the All-Star game. The people in the dunk contest didn't like it because it didn't play the same as the wood on terms of springiness and traction, I guess. I don't really know.
I could see the springiness going down. Do we have a cost on the court?
A cost? I have no idea.
So this is what the investment here. One, yeah, you're choosing a pretty risky time to roll that out, but you know, whatever. I would have to know, because to me, like, the value that this brings the Big 12 is only in people talking about it. So like all the times you'll have big national people, whoever, watching this and talking about it and it getting the traction on social, all that stuff, like that's its value, because you're not going to sell more tickets, I don't think, because of it. You're not going to renegotiate a television deal because of it. I don't think it's helping players recruit, helping teams recruit players. I think all the return only comes in the buzz around the league and it being talked about in any capacity, which I don't have a problem with, by the way. I just want to know how much it costs and if that's going to be worth it.
Yeah, it may gain you a few viewers on TV, I think. But again, like the thing that I said about this is that it's the Big 12. Like, no offense, but this feels like a very American conference thing to do. Like the Big 12, like, and it's Brett Yormark. I understand Brett Yormark has pushed the limits of what is, you know, creativity and everything like that. But like this I don't know. In my mind, this is a funny way to think about this. This feels very Big 12 football, not Big 12 basketball. Big 12 basketball, you can just roll out the meat and potatoes, and everybody will be happy.
You can, but
and Big 12 football, you maybe need a little spin zone to make it a little extra.
I always think of Brett Yormark as like an old school wrestling promoter. Like it feels like he cut his teeth in the WWE because it's all about flash. I don't want to say it's all sizzle and no steak because there's lots of steak, but it's like all sizzle too.
It feels like but that's my point, is that in Big 12 basketball, like, listen, we've got a filet mignon in front of us. Like, what are we putting this chimichurri on it for? It's fine. You know what the saying always is, that if you ask somebody for steak sauce after you cook the steak, you want to punch them in the face.
I think it's chimichurri.
Is the H not silent? I thought that
I could be wrong about that. I don't put chimichurri or curry.
Whatever it is. You see, you know why you don't? Because your steaks taste good enough. Like,
I'd eat it though. I'd eat it, and maybe
you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. You go.
Maybe
you go to old 6S Steakhouse. That's a good steak in Wichita. Go order a nice fillet, and then look at that waiter or waitress and say, "Hey, can I get some A1 Heinz 57?"
That's my wife.
They'll be like, go tell. Can you tell the cook that I need some Heinz 57 for the steak? He'll come out and spit in your face.
You know what I would say to that cook? Can you tell that cook to kiss my rear because I'm buying this steak and I'll cover it in ketchup if I want to. You'll do exactly what I say because I just paid $80 for that filet. That's what I would say.
Anyways, as I'm saying here, is the Big 12 is this real nice, medium rare, thick cut filet, and it's like we're just dumping Heinz 57 on it because it might make it a little cooler.
I get it. I totally get what you're saying, and it's probably unnecessary, but I'm going to reserve the right to sit and watch 8 million followers worth of social media accounts talk about that court and talk about the Big 12, and then I'll be like, okay, it's fine. It was worth it. In the same breath
as maybe unnecessary as it feels like it was, or gimmicky that it feels like it was, it's really cool, and I'm going to like it. And so a little part of me is glad that the Big 12, which is my conference, did it first. But I could have just watched this in the Pac-12 or the WCC or the American. Like, that's where it feels like this kind of thing would go. But at the end of the day, it's better than the court that we've seen the last 2 years.
Yeah, I agree with that. That one hurts your eyes a little bit. So look, I
like that court.
I got no issues with it as long as it plays right, and I do think there's a chance it plays weird. But again, let's see how it's received as it's rolled out. But they're making too much of a big deal.
What I'm curious about, and they haven't said this part, I need to know is that because you can literally just put anything on the LEDs. Like, you can make it look like you're playing in space. Like, you can do whatever you want. Yeah, but literally, you can put TikToks on there and watch TikToks while they're playing basketball. I wonder what they're going to do. Is the home team going to get to make the court what they want it to? Are they going to change the court to look like whoever's winning in the game? I hope they change it multiple times.
I would imagine it'll be like nothing other than during breaks. And during breaks, it feels like you're at a rave. That would be my guess. You'll get nothing during the game, right? Nothing will happen. And then during timeouts or during commercials or whatever, then you'll start to see that thing just, go nuclear and be a hype thing. I don't know. Playing on glass does seem a little strange.
I've seen, though, BYU just practiced on one in Orlando, and they said that, you can hear the sneakers squeak, you'd have no idea. So,
yeah.
We'll see. They wouldn't do it if it was something there's a history that NBA players complained about it, but what's the validity in that? I don't know.
They complain about everything. They complain about having to actually do their jobs, 3 times a week. So I don't put a whole lot of stock in what the complaints of NBA guys right now. All right, we'll come back. We got more Sports Daily. Fitzgerald late at this hour. Don't go away.
This is Sports Radio KFH.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Buying pants shouldn't take this much effort. Too many options, inconsistent sizing, and styles that don't work across your day. You want something comfortable, sharp, and reliable without guessing, returning, or buying 5 different pairs. That's why there's Jack Archer.
Ah, yes. JackArcher.com simplifies everything with the Jet Setter Tech Pant. One versatile pair designed to take you from work to weekend without missing a beat. Easy to wear, easy to style, and easy to shop for. The Jet Setter Tech Pant is wrinkle-free, stain-resistant, and built for all-day comfort. They stretch, breathe, and hold their shape, giving you a consistent fit and polished look every time. Backed by thousands of 5-star reviews, they're the dependable pants you'll reach for daily.
Jack Archer, ready when you are. For a limited time, get 15% off your first order with code GETJACK at jackarcher.com. Again, that's promo code GETJACK at jackarcher.com for 15% off your first order.
This is attorney Omid Azari from Azari Law. If you've been injured in an accident and feel like no one is fighting for you, it's time to fight back. Call Azari Law at 888-828-HURT. Just with one call, you can put a proven legal team on your side. Azari Law has been serving the DMV for over 15 years, proudly fighting for our local community. I was born and raised right here in the DMV, and my team is made up of experienced, reputable local attorneys dedicated to fighting for injury victims just like you. Follow us on all social platforms at azari.law. That's AZARI.LAW. Don't wait, don't settle. Fight back with Azari Law. With offices in Maryland, D.C., and Virginia, my team and I are ready to stand up for you. Call 888-828-HURT. That's 888-828-HURT. And let us fight back for you.
We're a few weeks into the new year, and I want to check in. How are those lifestyle resets going? Maybe you're tightening up your exercise routine, finally learning that new skill, or attempting to eat a bit healthier. We all know that starting the year strong is a lot easier and much more delicious when you have the right fuel. That's where Omaha Steaks come in. Stay satisfied, keep your energy up, and fuel your daily routine with premium portion proteins delivered right to your door. Omaha Steaks have been America's original butcher since 1917. We're talking about 5 generations of uncompromising quality, backed by an unconditional 100% money-back guarantee. Their variety is unmatched. From handcrafted USDA-certified tender steaks to gourmet burgers, seafood, and versatile chicken, every steak is perfectly aged to maximize tenderness and hand-cut by master butchers. Let Omaha Steaks deliver high-quality proteins right to your door. Visit omahasteaks.com and get an extra $35 off with promo code T-Bone at checkout. That's OMAHA steaks.com. Promo code T-Bone. Terms apply. See site for details.